Hey everybody, I am Drak2326 on YouTube,
I'm Shadow Blizzard 3000 on YouTube.
aka Adam and Alex, and what? We're not playing a Sonic game.
No, we're going back in time to the 8-bit era.
Gonna go back in time. Yes, we are playing the original Phantasy Star for the Sega Master System. This is our first RPG Let's Play, and let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
1988, the year of my birth.
Yay! And the Battle of Lasik began with Alex's birth. No, I'm kidding. Space Century 342, Caminite on Palma. Yes, I'm not going to take the dialogue seriously. Scum, do not sniff around in Lasik's affairs. Learn this lesson well. Nero, what happened? Don't die! Alice, listen. Lasik is leading our world to destruction. Tried to discover his plans, but I could not do much by myself. I have heard of a man with great strength named Odin, and he did movies later. Maybe the two of you can stop Lasik. Alice, it's too late for me. Be strong.
Oh, dramatic.
I will make sure that my brother died not in vain. Watch over and protect me, Nero.
Okay, we're not going to do that the whole time, guys, but we just a little way to...
Like, if you cannot appreciate some of the early RPG dialogue, then I don't know what you're doing watching this. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, we're way back into... We're sort of in the post-Atari days and
Yes.
into the free NES days.
We had not hit... You know, Phantasy Star was not the 16-bit boom yet. That was RPGs, and so really there were only a few companies trying to contend with each other, and that was it. And this is one of them. So we're just gonna quickly check and make sure I've got a few things. Yes, I do.
You know, we did mention, of course, this isn't a Sonic LP, but besides the fact that yes, this is not Sonic, but this is a project of Yuji Naka, who has become famous with his character of Sonic the Hedgehog, and he is the real him and his partner, Ryoko Kodama, or Phoenix Wright, I think she goes by in this game. They're kind of the two brainchildren behind the Phantasy Star series.
Yes, and this was kind of Sega's response. Nintendo had their own response to big games like Final Fantasy or PC's Ultima. Let's see, and now we're talking to a guy who's heard a lot of stories, apparently, Alan. Oh, and he knows about a fighter named Odin. Okay. We're actually trying to follow the storyline here. He's gonna give us a pot. Okay, he's gonna give us a pot.
I pray for your success.
But there's not another problem there.
Not that pot.
No, not at all. Okay, so we've got the Laconian pot. It's not just pot, it's the Laconian pot. Alright, and...
I should also mention that this is my first real introduction to the original Phantasy Star series.
Really?
Yes, mine started with Phantasy Star Online 1 and 2 on the GameCube, so I never played the originals before.
Yeah, I actually thought Phantasy Star 2 was one of the was the first game, and was kind of amazed to go back and see that there was a game for the Sega Master System. And I played this, and obviously got a very Ultima feel. I did not get into Phantasy Star first. I actually used to watch my brother play RPGs, and he played Ultima, the first couple of Ultima games, and this bears striking resemblance to that. And if anybody remembers the NES game Shadowgate, very similar to that. Oh, and I accidentally walked into a shop. No, I don't want your secondhand crap. No. I just want to point out something to you, because, you know, this is Alex's first experience. Are you starting to notice something about all of the characters in the town?
Besides, they all look alike.
And they're all blonde?
Oh, yeah.
Except for our main character, who's supposed to be a brunette, but not really.
Really? Because her hair's black.
Yeah, but in if you noticed in the opening scene, it's supposed to be a brunette.
Oh, that's true.
So, weird?
Yeah, bit of a disconnect between sprites and artwork.
Alright, so before we go any further, guys, we should probably point this out. One of the questions that a lot of people are going to have is, since this is an RPG, are we going to be featuring grinding? No.
Of course not.
We are not. Just because, don't get me wrong, we like you guys, but grinding is not a fun process, and so we feel it would actually hurt the LP to leave it in.
Mm-hmm.
So if we start having the Wayne's World, you now know why. All right, and here's our universal deal for never having to deal with a hospital in this game, at least for most of it. With her blonde powers, she will heal our wounds in battle.
Okay, so this is the hospital.
Actually, no. It's because the hospital is down. I want to say down here, somewhere like that, or in other towns. But she's just an inn that's free, and so you actually kind of do abuse the privilege.
So you also pay for your healthcare here in this one, because they do that
pretty much.
Yeah, they do that in Phantasy Star Online as well.
Yes, and they actually, you can see them kind of working out the kinks because you're paying individually for stuff.
They didn't take many keys from the Pokemon centers.
No, of course not. Okay, we're gonna buy this really quick because we want to protect our young Alice. And for those who didn't get what I was actually saying in there, basic story here, her brother's been murdered, and so now she wants revenge. And so that's gonna be the goal of what we're doing here. Okay, now
So I believe Phantasy Star is really the first RPG of its kind to feature a mix of science fiction and fantasy elements.
It was the first, and it was really cool, in all honesty, for a lot of sci-fi fans. Alright, and now we're actually going to have to go and do a bit of grinding, so we're going to take a quick break and magically reappear! Once again, we're going to magically reappear! Mwahahaha! Hey everybody, we are back.
Back again.
Magically, we are better, stronger. We are the $6 billion Alice. Just to let people know what happened when all of the grinding occurred, we have now increased her armor, her levels. We can go a little bit into the story.
At last.
Yeah.
Grinding, I've never seen a more tedious grinding process.
Yes. Phantasy Star did not get the grinding down at all. Now to address the other part, we said we weren't going to do grinding, but I think we will do monsters as we come about them.
Booby trap box.
Exactly. So we will be able to see a little bit of the combat in this. Speaking of, so what do you think of this? This is your first time in this game. What do you think of the combat in the dungeon so far?
Yeah, the combat's pretty basic, you know, it's...
Ninja in the chest, I told you!
Yeah, the combat's pretty okay, you know, it's not too difficult, and, you know, not too complicated. Do not go forward, it's pitch black.
Pitch black!
You know, and, but again, like I said, this game is just really tedious with its grinding process, you know. It takes forever to level up. You know, I mean, Phantasy Star Online is kind of the same way, where it takes you forever to level up, but, you know, but it does not force you to go off the route and grind as much. It pretty much grinds you as you progress in the story.
Well, one thing I think can be said is that, yay, we gained a level. An RPG can live or die by its grinding. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, Phantasy Star, that's always been kind of the problem that they had. Online, I think, fixed a little bit of it, but obviously, grinding has always been kind of the major issue of the Phantasy Star series. Mm-hmm. When you compare it to, say, staples of the RPG franchise, it doesn't necessarily hold up, and that's just because not too. Oh my gosh, we're in combat! No, we're not. Oh, so we've got this dude in stone. It seems to be a man who has been turned to stone. Wonder if he can be returned to his original form.
I don't know,
no.
Can he? No.
Spoilers, no.
So he's gonna be stuck there forever.
Yay! No. Okay, so that's actually all we get to see here. This is pretty much our goal, because that, spoilers, Alex, is Odin. So we need to...
That's the mystical Odin.
This is the mystical Odin, and no, Anthony Hopkins doesn't play him. So our next goal in the game is to free him. Because he is such a powerful fighter. I have comments about that, but I'm gonna keep quiet.
Okay.
Alright, and now we're going to get out of here after all the green slimes apparently want to kill us. More green slime! Insert Ghostbusters joke here. Don't look in the trap, Alex. Don't look in the trap.
It's okay to look in the treasure.
Yes, exactly. Unless there's a ninja in there, and then he throws a dagger at you. Alright, yay! So we got through part of Medusa's cave. I'm not sure if we go back or not. And now back to town.
Music's catchy, I gotta give it that.
Yeah, considering it's 8-bit music, it's not bad. The only thing that kind of gets on your nerves after a while, like I told you, is the sound effects.
You know, it's pretty classic 8-bit stuff. 8-bit is always the catchiest.
Yeah.
The old, something kind of a lot of modern games are starting to lack these days is really catchy and memorable tunes.
Well, there's a lot of emphasis on having a full-on orchestra, and in some cases, 8 and 16-bit music really was where it was at.
Yep.
Yay, blonde girl healed us with her blonde powers.
How many blonde jokes can we make in this?
Well, we could try and test the limit, and I think we will. Alright, we are going to take another grinding break, so we will be back.
See you soon.
Hey everybody, we are back. Alright, we have done a little bit more grinding to get some more money. We've done a couple of things we're not proud of, but we're not going to talk about it. Because YouTube is not the right place. Alright, now we're going to be going over to a neighboring town, and one thing we've always learned in crime is you don't harass the shopkeepers in your own town, because they know who you are. So we're going to go do that in another town. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Alright. And continue to give us your thoughts here, Alex, because you know what?
You're running out of material. There's only so much I guess we can talk about this game.
Alex has had to watch a lot of grinding. He's not been pleased with it, what can I say?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring a book to read.
Alright. So we are now in the town of Scion, and we're going over to the secondhand shop. We're gonna see what he has to say. Oh, wait, he has secrets?
Secrets?
Let's get a secret. I don't know who told you that. You had best forget it. You kicked us out of the store. And on top of that, boys and girls, he took my dang money. Actually, no, he didn't.
Oh, yeah, I was like, what? Dude, like, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Okay, well, you know, I'm still interested in that secret, so we're gonna go for it again. So you no one can go back to wherever you came from. And he kicks us out again. Man, this guy's not a courteous shopkeeper. Okay, we're gonna go harass him again. Alright, I give up! And now we have... let's see... That's what I think it is. Yes, it is. We have the road pass. We have our papers. So we can go ahead and go to other towns.
So we got a glorified passport for $500.
Pretty much.
Thank you very much, free Sega team.
Yeah, not a lot of thought was put into that, I'm sorry, but it's okay, now we don't have to deal with the stormtroopers. And now we're gonna make our way back to our first town. Fighting as we go. And while we're doing that, now, you guys are seeing this on our merged channel, but I thought we'd just give a quick little overview of our individual channels. Alex, why don't you go ahead and give an overview of what is on your channel and what you like mainly doing?
I have a few AMVs. I had a lot more on my old channel before it got suspended, but a few AMVs and a few sort of insights into some of what I like. It's mostly anime content. There's a few game content too as well. And now that I have this new Let's Play channel, that's where all Let's Plays are probably gonna go, but I might post 1 or 2 videos from a joint Let's Play on my own channel just as a way of bumping it.
Very nice, okay. So if you guys want to see him, just go over to youtube.com/shadowblazer3000. And we are past the stormtroopers, and now we are leaving this planet because it has annoyed us horribly. Okay, so...
I also have a Daily Motion account, but I don't use it much. It's usually for putting stuff that YouTube blocks instantly.
Yeah, Oh man, and I actually forgot something. So
I do miss the old days when YouTube's filters weren't quite so advanced and you could pretty much put anything up there.
yeah. Oh well. There are a lot of things we miss with using. Okay, you can file for a passport here. Yes. Do I want a passport? Yes. Have you ever done anything illegal?
No.
Nothing we want to admit? Currently have an illness?
No.
Not that we'd like to admit?
Yep.
No, I don't want to pay 100 cestus for it, but I'm going to anyway. Alright, now we have a passport. We have even more papers. And now we're going to go talk to the stormtroopers again. And like with Alex, I also have my own YouTube channel. It is youtube.com/Drak2326. You're going to find a lot of Let's Plays with this, and hopefully some other content that I have in the works. So, stay tuned, both on this channel as well as our individual channels. And now that we have the passports, we are leaving this planet, Alex.
Oh wow, you're right, they are stormtroopers.
They are a little bit.
It makes sense though, because as far as I know, Kodama, who is one of the designers of these games, she really liked the Star Wars franchise, and so Phantasy Star takes a lot of cues from Star Wars.
Kinda shows. Yay, we're in the space now. Ignore us, we're rocking out to the space theme because it's just so rockin'.
8-bit rock. Oh, it's a desert.
And now we're on Tatooine. I mean, Botavia. Okay, now we have got to go over to.
They seriously couldn't change the overworld music.
They do, but not in the towns. Yay! The stormtrooper let me through. Okay, and then I actually have to go to, I think, this shop right here. I have a rare animal here. Would you pay 1 billion? I don't know. Will we pay 1 billion? That's a lot of grinding there, Alex.
Did you even get a billion, miss?
No. Oh, I see you have a strange pod. Shall I trade you?
So it's basically like the bike in Pokemon, where the shopkeeper wants 9,999 Poké for, but you can't even carry that much to begin with.
I just like to point out the dilemma here. We are trading life for pot.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do it. There you go. We will be fellow travelers. I'm Alice. What's your name?
Oh,
Pikachu. I'm Meow. /
Meow.
Pikachu.
No.
Have you ever heard of a man named Odin? Yes, but he is turned to stone. If he drinks this medicine, he'll be okay, but I cannot open the bottle. Because she's a cat. That makes sense. We better go save Odin together. Okay, now we have a party member, and this just became Pokemon Yellow. Oh, looky, Pikachu, he follows me everywhere.
All Pokemon games, since Fire Red, Leaf Green, I think? No, Heart Gold. All the new Pokemon games at least have your starter, not your starter, but your Pokemon, whoever's leading your party, actually now follows you.
Yep, and unfortunately now we actually need to, oh man, that's actually pretty expensive. We actually need to arm her, or so to speak. We need to give her some armor so that she doesn't die instantly. You know, because we want to pretend like we actually like Meow. And, let's see.
Oh, the grinding, thinking of more grinding is making me yawn.
Well, that's actually what we might have to do, because we need, like 200 more Mazesta, unfortunately. And we actually have to go back to the planet that we were just on and grinding horribly.
Wait, so nowhere to grind on this planet, huh?
We just can't get out. That's the problem. So, if anybody on YouTube wants to point out where you actually can get out, I am not aware. Okay, now we're getting back for Palma to go and get some more money so we can give our little kitty some armor. Yes, we're arming animals. Phantasy Star. Animal abuse is perfectly okay.
I thought that was Pokemon, but
well, in Pokemon too. Pokemon basically justified it with any kind of animal.
Now that I'm thinking about it, and we're talking a lot about Pokemon, but I can't help but think Pokemon probably did draw a little bit of inspiration from this game as well.
It could be. I mean, there are a lot of animals in the Phantasy Star series that resemble. Alright, and now we are going to make it back to the other village and start grinding again.
Well, is this going to be like a lot of other RPGs where the hero's village is destroyed eventually?
No. No, actually, for this, spoilers, as far as, like, drama is concerned, it's pretty uneventful. Except for the fact that our brother was killed!
Oh.
And now we're getting revenge. Phantasy Star. Teaching you how to deal with death.
With vengeance.
Exactly. Because we're just oh so good at that. Alright guys, we are going to take a quick grinding break. We will catch you in a bit. Alright, we're back again. We have done more grinding. And we have gotten some thicker fur for Meow so that we can go free her master, Odin. So here we go. Oh no, it's pitch black. What on earth are we going to do, Alex?
We'll use Flash.
That's inappropriate.
It is.
We have a female character, Alex.
A green eye. In other words, a palette swap.
Get used to the palette swaps. They happen. Alright, and we're going to make a turn here, and more green slime. One other thing we actually didn't mention when we got Meow is that when you get more characters in this game, the number of enemies increases, which is actually very helpful for elements like grinding. You're getting more money, you're getting more experience, which is all just great. And now I'm having like Dragon Quest flashbacks of fighting slime.
And the walls will lose green slime. Oh
No!
wait, they always do that.
Where's Vigo? Where's Vigo in the painting? It's Vigo!
Everything you're doing is bad. I want you to know this. Ghostbusters too.
We are having plenty of insanity moments right now just because we've been grinding for a while.
Yeah.
Trying to get one sitting of solid progress in Phantasy Star is a long time. Oh yay, Meow advanced a level.
Yeah. Well, we can play this so you don't have to.
Exactly. And, you know, even though it had problems with grinding, I will give this game credit due to its graphics compared to the other RPGs on the market. But, yeah, grinding is where it failed. And that's the most frustrating aspect. As Alex is kind of quietly agreeing with me right now.
Yeah. It's, you know, I'll complain about the grinding, but this is certainly a pretty innovative game.
Okay, we made it to the wall.
The wall.
Hey, at least this isn't Ultima where the floor attacks you, okay?
The floor. Only ninjas and treasure boxes.
Exactly. It's Phantasy Star. Alright, now that we've gotten to Odin, we're gonna give him his medicine now. Bottle cap opens and the contents quietly leak out. And now he's going to attack us. Thanks for saving me. I guess if Medusa can stop me, I don't have much hope of killing Nasik, do I?
What's with the derp voice?
I don't know. My brother died trying to kill Lasik. Before he died, he told me to seek your help. Is that so? Well, I must not let your brother die unavenged. Why did you try to kill Medusa? Because Medusa has a mystic axe. Unfortunately, she got away from me anyhow. I stashed a compass in one of the passages in this cave. Let's go and get it. If people are actually asking if I'm taking this dialogue seriously, no. And there's a reason for it.
Well, I think they got that the moment you started doing the goofy voices.
Exactly. Well, you know, Odin's a big lunkhead, so, you know. Okay, and I think
He needs a Bruce Campbell voice.
I should have done Bruce Campbell! Crap! I wish I could do Bruce Campbell. Okay, and like I said before, now we see the numbers increase because Odin's part. Let's go grab his compass. While these wing eyes apparently like to focus on our new party members. There we go, they're dead now! And more treasure chests. With no no ninjas in them.
Hooray!
Always works. And there we go. Compass.
Found a compass.
Now all we need is the map and the weapon of the dungeon. Zelda reference for people unlike Alex who don't.
Yes, I indeed have never played a Zelda.
1,000 YouTubers are like, what? It's a Sega boy, boys and girls. He's played Nintendo, but he came late to the game.
Yeah, pretty late to the game.
He has not become a pawn of Lord Shigeru. That's just the bottom line of it. Okay, now out of the dungeon we go. And back into more grinding, but this is probably going to be the end of this part anyway, so we will be back. We will have much stronger characters, and we will go through more of this story without having so many breaks. So thanks again for tuning in with us for Phantasy Star. Again, I am Drak.
And I'm Shadow.
And we will see you next time.